wait. Gonna voice mod a bit. Hello. Is that better? Hopefully. It's. I hate voice mod. Ugh. Doesn't work with me. Icelander. It seems that it may be a bit of a quiet stream today. Ugh, jeez. I haven't streamed on my own in ages. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm usually like streaming with someone else that I can bounce off of to talk, and now I'm just by myself. Not used to it. Not used to it being so silent. I probably should have asked someone to stream with me, but everyone seemed busy, so I didn't want to bother anyone. Cause like Bandito's playing Terraria with Monkey, and then you were drawing, so I don't have Lime anymore, which is probably a good thing, cause he didn't. Hmm. He seemed to cause drama every time I went live, so maybe it's a good thing that he can't stream with me anymore. Oh, Slender, how does my mic sound? My voice mod is acting up today, and I feel like my mic is fucking up. I can't exactly tell. So, can you tell me? Okay, it's pretty low. Hold on. Is this better? I'm like talking at full volume. I'm talking with my full voice right now, and it's not picking up very well. Hold on. Is this better? Oh Jesus. I gotta mute the chat box. Woo! I think there's something wrong with my voice mod. It's just not working with me. If Bandito was here, he could help me. I'm also probably not gonna stream for long, cause I'm being a bit socially awkward today. So I might just stream for about 30 minutes and then go off on my way. Maybe go work like I said I was going to. I did technically work. I did a few I did a few what's it called? Artworks. Pieces of art. I know. Voice mod is not working with me. It's great. Hold on. Let me hold on. I think I figured out the problem. Is this any better? Hold on. Turning up my mic a bit. Is this any better? Oh, there's white noise now. Okay. I think I got rid of the white noise. Is okay. That's as far as I can turn up my mic. So hopefully this is good enough. Ugh. This stream is already going badly. This is why I'm not streaming for long. Yay. Ugh. I should have streamed with someone today. I should. It would have still gone wrong, but at least I wouldn't be alone. If I was with someone else, they could talk to everyone and it just... They could... Yeah, I know. I usually do that, but I just wanted to get the stream out of the way. You were drawing. I didn't want to bother you. I felt bad. Everyone was busy. Everyone's doing their own fucking thing. I should be able to do my work on my own. I don't know. You were busy with your drawing. I didn't want to bother you. Everyone was busy. Everyone's doing their own shit. You were busy with drawing. You It's fine. It's fine. I'll include you in a stream next time. And maybe Bandito. Bandito can join if he wants. I think after this stream, I'm not gonna stream for a while. I'll just upload videos like I usually do, and then you guys know what will happen. I don't want to say on stream, so don't mention it. That video will come out when it comes out. And then everyone will know, and then... I'm starting to get nervous about doing this, man. Shut up, Slender. Slender! Stop spamming! Jesus. Jesus, man. I'm getting nervous about doing this thing. It's just... Yeah, it is a good choice, because I want to do my own thing without being plagued with gacha being my background of how I got big. I never should have done gacha. I never should have. I know it's what got me big, but it fucked everything up. I probably could have gotten big off my art, because people would have watched me grown. People would have watched me grown. I would have figured my shit out. And then people would watch me for my art. And people would be like, wow, this is really good. Like, I love your art. You're doing so good. You've grown so much. But instead, everyone's like, why aren't you doing gacha? Why are you doing art? You don't ever do art. Like, that was the old shit. You do gacha, man. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Back to the gacha I go. It was to the point that I am working on a singing battle right now for gacha, because I thought that was my only way of getting views. It sucks. It is my only way of getting views, because that's the community my channel is in right now. That's what YouTube recommends. They recommend my gacha videos to people, and they're like, hey, this person does gacha. You're in this gacha community. And then when I do art, they're like, this isn't gacha. No one's gonna watch this. And I'm like, thanks, YouTube. Thanks. YouTube kind of fucked me over with that. It saw this thing that was getting big at the time, and it was like, oh, let's recommend this, because this is a topic that's like getting big. It was gacha. Gacha was getting big around then. And it recommended it to so many people, and like it got so many views, and I didn't get paid a single dime for it, because this was before I could get monetized. And then I did the Fangle mini movie. I didn't get paid for that either, because I put a copyrighted song in it, and I fucked myself over. And so now I just now monetized it, because I cut out the song and I replaced it with a royalty-free song. But I'm never gonna get that money. Those views don't count anymore. I have to just hope that it gets big again. So this one gacha singing battle that I'm doing right now is going to be my last one. And then I am done. I'm done. I am going away. I am doing my own shit. If people want to follow me, they can. If people are like, no, I only want to watch you for gacha, then they can fuck off. Because I'm not doing gacha anymore. Those people who knew me for gacha and still want to support my channel, good. Follow me. Watch me grow. For the people who are like, no, I only want to watch gacha, then go. Because that's not going to happen anymore. I'm not doing gacha anymore. Ah! I'm ranting. I went on a rant. I'm so mad. I'm so mad that I got big off gacha and that I forced myself to do gacha for so long. Maybe if I quit gacha sooner, I could have switched to art and people would have been like, oh yeah, this is cool. Okay. But instead now people are like, no, why are you quitting gacha? Why? Like, I had someone on the video that I made that I said, I'm quitting gacha. I'm not quitting YouTube. I specified, I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm not, like, going away. I'm just quitting gacha and moving on to art because I need to work on that part of me because that is what I want to be my job. And I had this person be like, no, why would you quit gacha? And I'm like, dude, can I please do my own thing? Like, I ignored the comment, but it, like, bothered me because I was like, I'm sorry. I just don't want to do gacha anymore. Like, it's not my thing. For the longest time, I thought, I will forever do gacha. This is my job. This is what I love to do. And then 2023 hit. I met new people. And I realized, wow, I really hate gacha. Like, I hate it. I hate making things. I'm not having fun anymore. The community is so toxic. Like, you do a single... Okay. Especially the FNAF side of the gacha community. Because if you do a single thing that is not canon to FNAF, or it's not canon in their AU, you get shit on. Like, they will hate on you and bother you, and, like, there are people who will dox you for doing this shit. And I'm just sitting here, and I'm like, hey, can we maybe be nice? Because, like, I don't need to do everything canon. That's not possible, because there's, like, I don't think anyone knows the actual canon. There's so much shit going on in the FNAF AU. Like, the FNAF... There's so much shit going on in that fucking game, in that community. And, like, everyone is like, oh, MatPat, that's the canon. And I'm like, well, I don't follow that canon. That's not my canon. This is my canon. And I explained my AU. And, like, at the beginning of my video, I'm like, this is my AU. This is what I think. This is, like, what I believe. This is my canon. And people are like, that's not canon. That's not MatPat's canon. And I'm like, dude, I explained at the beginning of the video. I don't follow MatPat's shit. I don't like MatPat's canon. I don't, like, that's not, I don't want to, like, fit in a box. I want to do my own thing. I want to add characters that may not be canon, and, like, Sparky the dog. I've always wanted to add Sparky the dog to FNAF, like, one of my FNAF videos, because I always found it really interesting that everyone fell for that. And I wanted to, like, add to the conspiracy of, is Sparky the dog real? But I never did it because in my first FNAF singing battle, everyone shit on me and were like, oh, Vixen is not a real character. Mangle is possessed by a dog. And I'm like, I know that. But I chose to make her a dead child. It's like, I know that Mangle is not possessed by a child. I don't think any of the toy animatronics are. And is it, like, I replied to so many comments. I'm like, is it actually canon that, like, was it confirmed that, like, Mangle is possessed by a dead dog, like Susie's dead dog? And, like, no one could answer my question. They're like, it was in the books. And I'm like, that is a separate universe. That is a separate universe. That's bull. That's bull, and you know it. Because the games and the books are two separate things. I get so mad because people are like, well, it was canon in the books. And I'm like, oh, well, am I following the books? No, I'm following the game. There were 5 missing children, added 6 by Charlie. But in the books, she's not the puppet. She's like, there's like this whole other thing going on in the books. And then in the games, you got Charlie, who died as a child and is now possessing the puppet. That is my canon. I'm going off the games. I didn't read the books. I don't need to read the books. Like, yes, I will read the books eventually. I was sent by someone the books online, and I've been reading the first book of The Silver Eyes, and I love it so far. It's great. It's a great book. I love it. and I am like enjoying it completely. But I'm not gonna base my videos off the books, cause I physically can't follow the book's canon. It's so confusing to me. So much shit is going on. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I got mad. But, like, I don't understand why people get so mad at someone for doing something different. Because, like, people will be like, hey, you need to stick out. You need to, like, do your own thing. And then when I did my own thing, everyone shit on me. And everyone was like, this isn't canon. This is Vixen. Like, Vixen doesn't exist. And I'm like, I know that. I know! Vixen is my own character! I have put Vixen in my videos before that FNAF singing battle in my Fangle series. Vixen was a character that I made so long ago. And I've just been inputting her into, like, FNAF. Because originally she was just an OC that was dead. And I just fucked around with her and shit. And then FNAF came out and I was like, wow! You know what? I'm gonna, like, put her in FNAF. I'm gonna put her in the universe of FNAF in my own, like, AU. And she's gonna be this character that I'm going to love and adore. Take it to the poster. Shut up. And then FNAF 2 came out, and, like, and I was like, oh my god, Mangle is, like, the perfect character for her. 'Cause, like, Vixen was, like, hated by her mom, but loved by her dad, and her dad, like, ended up, I don't know, I haven't figured it all out, because I haven't worked on that anymore, because I just gave up. I just gave up. I gave up, and I, like, dropped my dream of having her in an AU and showing it off. And now people nowadays are, like, getting so much praise for, like, putting their OCs into FNAF and, like, different universes, and, like, I'm like, why couldn't people be that way literally only 2 or 3 years ago? Why did I get bullied and, like, put down for inputting an OC, and then now people are like, oh, wow, this is so great. Like, that's not fair. That's not fair. These are the same people. These are the same people that hated me. It's completely fine. I'm over it, but, like, at the time, I was so hurt. I was a child. I was just this kid who wanted to, like, I was a kid, and all I wanted to do was work besides my, like, I had this dream of working besides Scott Cawthon on FNAF eventually when I turned 18. When I turned 18, I was gonna show him Vixen, and I was gonna, like, be like, what if we turned her into a different animatronic? She doesn't have to be Mangle. She could be, like, a different animatronic and just happened to stumble into the pizzeria and, like, got herself killed because she witnessed something. And then Scott Cawthon got the same treatment I did for a political view. Like, he got completely destroyed. People hated him. People, like, harassed the shit out of him. He had kids. Like, these people wanted to dox him. And, like, he had kids and a family, and these people were like, dox him, dox him. He has a different political view. Dox him. And I was like, I watched this all go down on Twitter. I watched this, like, live. And then I watched him tweet out that he was quitting working on FNAF. And that he was done. And my heart broke. Like, my dreams were shattered because people could not mind their damn business. Who cares what political view someone has? Who cares if, like, okay, I get it if they are, like, openly racist or, like, openly, like, controversial. He wasn't, though. He just happened to donate to the wrong people. He wasn't openly racist. He wasn't a, like, child molester. He was just a guy. He was just a guy making a game. He was just a guy making a game. And people didn't like that. This is something I'm passionate about. This is like, I've held this in for years. This is something I'm so passionate about. Like, people hated Scott Cawthon for no damn reason. Like, he was just a guy making a game, donated to the wrong people, and suddenly people went after him like a witch hunt. And because of that, we lost a game creator. We lost someone who, like... and now he's put it off onto someone else to keep making the FNAF games. And it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same as when Scott was making them. And it's very obvious. The fandom has noticed it. I've noticed it. My friends have noticed it. The recent game, Security Breach, there's a hot take, but that game was not that good. It wasn't. It was buggy. It was unfinished. It was, shoved out into the public way too fucking soon. They should have worked on it more. And, fixed the bugs before they put it out. Because Scott knew better. Scott knew better to not put out a game, even though the fans are demanding. Even when fans are demanding, he knew better to put out a game that was buggy and unfinished. These people, though, they fell victim to the fans, and they were like, oh, shit, we're so sorry. Here's the game, and then it was buggy and unfinished, and it sucked. And everyone was like, why is it buggy and unfinished? And, everyone was like, put out the game. We've been waiting. And then it got put out, and it was buggy and unfinished, and everyone was like, why is it buggy and unfinished? And, this is technically karma on our end, on the fans who demanded. But also, they shouldn't have been peer pressured to, put out the game. Exactly. Scott did that. This happened to Scott before. He put out a game that was unfinished and buggy, realized that it was unfinished and buggy, took it away, gave back refunds, and then published it again, but for free, because he felt bad and he understood his mistake. Scott learned and didn't do it again. He took his time on Sister Location, and that game was amazing. That was my favorite FNAF game so far, besides, maybe 2. FNAF 2 was great. Sister Location, though, I loved it. It was so much fun. Even though I got stuck, I didn't care. I loved the game. I loved playing it. I would restart the game over and over every time I got stuck, and I didn't care. It was just so much fun. And it's because I knew that someone put their heart and time on this game. I knew that someone had taken their time, put love into the game, and, didn't just throw it out there to, fend for itself while it's unfinished and buggy. And then we got, Security Breach. Unfinished, buggy. Also, this may just be a preference to me. Right? Hopping to the Sister Location and hearing actual voices. We heard Afton. We heard William Afton's voice. And, we were like, who is that? And then suddenly they're like, Mr. Afton. They said Mr. Afton, and we're like, that's the killer. That's the guy. That is the main antagonist. We get to hear his voice for the first time in ever. We've seen him. We've seen him dead. We saw him get killed. And then Sister Location comes out. We get to hear his voice. And that is awesome. That was so cool to me. I was so hyped for that shit. I was like, dude, and then we get to hear his daughter's voice as well. We hear an interviewer, we hear Afton's voice, and then we hear, I think her name is Elizabeth. Elizabeth's voice, and it was just incredible. The voice acting was beautiful. Baby's voice, oh my god, I loved it. I love how Baby tricks you as well. I love how, like, she gets combined into Enard? Enard? What is his name? I don't know how to pronounce his name. But, like, she gets combined with all the other animatronics and, like, put into Enard. And she tricks you with her voice. Everyone tricks you with her voice. Because you're following Baby's voice the whole game. And you know what you're doing. And then suddenly, she gets scooped. You send her to the scooping room. And she, like, you have her chip. You hear her voice still. And it's Enard. It's not Baby anymore. It's Enard. Enard is tricking you and leading you to the scooping room. That was amazing to me. That was genius. I loved that. That was so smart to me that we got tricked by another animatronic. And, like, back on what I was saying with, like, Scott Cawthon knew and learned from his mistakes of putting out a buggy on an unfinished game. But, like, these people, it was amazing. But, like, these people, I don't know who these people are. I don't remember. I think it's Steel Wool. I think that's their name. They gave us an unfinished and buggy game, and then they gave us a DLC as a, like, I don't know, maybe in an apology, and that was worse. It wasn't buggy and unfinished, but, like, it just wasn't fun. The whole point of FNAF was you were stuck in one place the whole time. You could not move. You had to only look at cameras and hope that you survive. Sister Location changed that up a bit, but you still were only stuck in certain rooms. This was free roam, and, like, you'd expect maybe FNAF would be, like, really cool as a free roam. It wasn't, though. It was bad. It was unfun. I watched Markiplier play it, and it looked unfun. It looked like a waste of money. I hated watching Markiplier play it. And then I was like, maybe it's just Mark. Maybe Mark just got a bad version of the game. I watched Jack play it. Same fucking thing. Hated watching them play it. I love watching Markiplier play FNAF. I will watch that over and over and over again, no matter what. Like, it's the whole thing is like a side quest. It's the game, and then there's more plot with Springtrap. Like, wasn't, like, in the last game he was Glitch Trap, but why is he now Burn Trap? What happened? What steps were taken? How did he... Okay, first of all, how did he get out of Purgatory? Because he was in Purgatory by Cassidy. I'm pretty sure that's canon. He was in Purgatory, and he was Glitch Trap. We know that. How the fuck did he get a body again? Because, like... Is this Scrap Trap? Did he find his old body? Did he find Scrap Trap? And is that why he's Burn Trap now? Like, what happened? Like, he's died 3 different times! This is... Stop coming back! We get it! You always come back! Stop it! Just die now! Like, it's getting old. It's getting old. It's getting old to see Springtrap over and over and over again. I loved Springtrap, and I loved Scrap Trap a little less. But then Scrap Trap died. I loved Glitch Trap because then we are introduced to what Purgatory that William has been in. Burn Trap made no sense. Where did he come from? Like, how did William escape Purgatory? How is he in a physical body now? Like, That would have been really cool if they introduced an animatronic from the books. Or like maybe, I don't know, do some fan service. Like feed the fans what they want. Give them Sparky the dog. That like they did that in the FNAF movie, which was super cool and I like that. But what if they added Sparky the dog into the game? That would have been really awesome cuz like everyone was like, "Oh, Sparky the dog, does he exist? Does he not?" Suddenly, now he does because the fans have been talking about it for years. Like, I would have loved to see Sparky the dog in the games. That would have been awesome. Or a new animatronic from, like, the books. I haven't read any of the books, but, like, if we saw a new animatronic from the books, that would have been really, really fucking cool. But instead, we got Burn Trap. Who doesn't make sense? Where is he getting the parts in the body from this? He shouldn't be alive. He shouldn't be alive anymore. He's died 3 different times. He got, like, burned to a crisp in the fire at, like, the fucking, what pizzeria was it? The pizza simulator? I don't know. He got burned to a crisp. We watched it in the cutscene. He shouldn't be here. Henry killed him. He got stuck in purgatory. How did he... Okay, first of all, how did he escape purgatory? I keep saying this because that doesn't make sense. How did he escape? Like, did he... Maybe I haven't, like, reached all the secrets. Maybe I need to, like, dig a little deeper and, like, read in between the lines of the FNAF Help Wanted. Maybe I'm not seeing something. Maybe it's with the tapes. I don't know. I'm just confused. Okay, my main confusion is how the fuck did he get a body? Where did he get the body? You shouldn't have a body, sir. You should be a whole new animatronic. His soul should have possessed a different animatronic. I feel like if they, like, gave him a whole new one... Right? Like, he burned in FNAF 3, Scraptrap came, because he escaped the fire. That made sense. Like, if he escaped the fire and became Scraptrap, he was missing an arm. It's obvious that he got burned and, like, hurt. But now he's in security breach after he was burned again, trapped in there. We saw him get trapped. There was a door. He got trapped. He was trying to escape. He couldn't. There was a door. He was completely trapped. Michael was keeping him in. Where'd he get the body? Like... This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. See, if Scott was working on the game like this, we would get answers. We'd get answers. We'd get answers from the man. But he's not now. And so we're just stuck wondering, where did this motherfucker come from? Where did he get the body? That's my main concern. Like, where did he get this body? Hello, I'm Scraptrap. I was burned. I'm now Burn Trap. I don't know where I got this body, but I got it. Maybe his body survived the fire, but his soul did not, and so it was trapped in purgatory, and so when he escaped purgatory, the body was still there, and then he was able to possess his body again, but he was, like, completely damaged. Well, okay, my only question. Okay, people like to say that he got parts from Bonnie, the Glamrock Bonnie from Security Breach. They like to say that, like, when Bonnie got broken and, like, killed and shit, that he got parts from Bonnie and used them on himself. I don't know if I believe that or not. Like, maybe it's true, maybe it's not, I don't know. I don't follow FNAF anymore. I've lost my passion for it. I have passion for the original games. I don't have passion for Security Breach. Okay, my passion is hatred. Hatred for this game. It's bad. It came out buggy and, like, unfinished. And just, it would have been better if we were back in an office. Because, like, Gregory will be put into an office every now and then, again, but, like, it's still, like, not Security Breach. Sister Location did a thing. If you do a secret and you finish the mini game with Baby and Elizabeth, and you go a certain way in the dark, you can reach an office and fight against a Nard while in the office, looking at cameras, just like the old games. It was great. I loved that. Security Breach tried to copy that, and they did a horrible job. Like, you'd pick up a camera on your watch, and you'd look around, and you see, like, they're outside the door, and then you'd run around. You'd run around the office in a circle and be like, what do I do? What do I do? I hated it. I was considering buying the game just to make, like, a video on it, but I don't want to. I don't want to spend my money on that game. My friend bought the game and, like, was gonna stream it to me and then never did. I'm kind of glad he didn't. Yeah, shut up, monkey. Shush. Shush your mouth. Like, they tried to add the old formula to make it better and, like, make it like the old games. It didn't work. It really, really didn't. It just made it worse. I feel like if they would have cut out that part of the game, it would have made the game a little more bearable. But instead, we're stuck in an office running around in a circle and we're zapping them like they took Sister Location and put it in the Security Breach. You gotta zap them off the door and, like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. And then, like, when you run out of power, you have to run out the other door. Hopefully there's not an animatronic at the other door, while the other animatronic is at this door. You gotta run out that door and run around the whole fucking place and make sure, like, you don't get caught. If you get caught, fuck you then. I guess you die. You die, you get to start all over again because you didn't get to save. You didn't get to save before this, so good luck. You're not at the office anymore. You're all the way back here. Too bad for you. I hated it. Like, Mark died. There was a dumb part in Security Breach. Mark pressed off the button by a pixel, and it killed him. Yes, I know, monkey. I was making... never mind. There was a dumb part in Security Breach. Mark missed the button by a pixel and got killed for it. And he forgot to save. So he had to run all the way back to parts and service thingamajig and fix Freddy again. And it was so stupid. I hated watching that. And Mark had to explain it to us. He had to, like, not put the game to shame and be like, that's my fault. I missed it by a pixel. You could tell he was fuming. There's no way he did not get mad at that shit. Like, watching back the footage and just seeing you missed it by a pixel just to get killed, I would have been pissed. I would have been pissed watching that back. Because in the game, I would have been like, what? What killed me? And then gone back and just, like, done the thing again. And then I'd watch the footage back and be like, that motherfucker. Ugh. Security breach is just... I don't know. Security breach just pisses me off. I have a deep hatred for the game, and the DLC that came out made the game worse. I didn't watch anything on it. I got spoiled by a bunch of shit on Twitter, and I just realized, you know what? This is not worth my time of watching. So I didn't watch it. Nothing made sense. Everything was, like, weird. There was a new character. We did not need a new character. We could have just had Gregory gone back. And, like, I don't know. The whole mimic thing, I don't get it. Shut up, monkey. Anyways, I think that is the end of my rant. So I am going to end stream. I hope you all are having a good day. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you guys would like to see more content of mine, please go check out my channel. I post every Saturday, but that will be slowing down soon because I gotta take a little break. It was very fun to talk about FNAF with you. I don't usually have someone to talk about FNAF with, so that was fun. Thank you for tuning into my stream. Thank you for talking about FNAF with me. I hope you all